Attention passionate Seattle Seahawks fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Seattle Seahawks' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Seattle Seahawks fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Seattle SEAHAWKS fans. Let's get to the news all right. Seahawks Nation, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you could be one of the biggest moves we've seen in recent years. And it involves a potential trade that could shake up the entire NFC West. We're talking about Buffalo Bills star edge rusher Greg Rouse potentially heading to Seattle in what looks like a blockbuster deal. And when I say blockbuster, I mean it could be a game changer for our pass rush, our defense, and maybe even our Super Bowl aspirations. So let's break it down. Rumors are swirling that the Bills, who are currently navigating a bit of a transitional phase, might be willing to send Rouse to the Seahawks in exchange for a first-round pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. Yeah, you heard that right. This isn't just a minor deal. It's a significant upgrade for us at a position that's been a bit of a question mark. Buffalo, sitting at a 9-2 record, has been dealing with some inconsistency and a roster that's shifting to maximize cap space, especially with their quarterback situation with Josh Allen, who's been a bit up and down. They're looking to free up around $15 million in cap space, and trading Rouse for a premium pick makes a lot of sense for them right now. On our side, this move makes all the sense in the world. We've been looking to bolster our pass rush, especially on the outside, to complement the talented Mafe. Rouse, a long, powerful defensive end, has been a disruptive force throughout his career. He's posted a solid 17 sacks so far with 5 forced fumbles, and his PFF grade last year was a stellar 90. 2. In 2025, he played 11 games with impressive stats, 20 solo tackles, 15 assists, 35 combined tackles, and 4 sacks for 28 yards. He also forced 2 fumbles, and his EPA per snap was plus 0.17, showing his ability to generate pressure consistently. His pressure rate last year was around 24%, and he's demonstrated an ability to make plays against both the run and the pass, with a YAC run of just 4.1 yards. That minimal YAC after contact indicates he's a guy who gets into the backfield quickly and makes life difficult for quarterbacks. Now, let's look at the context here. The Bills are currently allowing an average of 4 points per game, which is respectable but not elite. They're prioritizing cap space for WRs and other offensive weapons, as their pressures last year were concentrated at about 33%, and they've expressed some skepticism about their defensive line depth. Meanwhile, the Seahawks are eager to add a top-tier disruptor, especially considering our pressure rate is sitting at about 32%. We're looking for a partner to help us create chaos in the backfield and to boost our overall pressure numbers, which currently need some improvement if we're to make a real run. Adding Rouse to our defense would be huge. Imagine pairing him with Mafe, forming a duo capable of surpassing 20 sacks combined. That kind of production would be a nightmare for opposing quarterbacks and a massive boost to our pass rush. In fact, projections suggest that this pairing could increase our total pressure rate by around 22%, which would be a significant improvement. Opponents' points per game could drop from around 8 to closer to 15, and our run defense would see a boost of about 18%, dropping their rushing yards from 110 per game to just 88. This kind of upgrade could echo the impact we saw with the Jaguars' pass rush last year, with the pair of Allen and Walker creating constant chaos. And let's not forget the strategic importance of Rouse's style of play. His size and length make him a nightmare for offensive tackles, especially on third down and in obvious passing situations. His ability to get after the quarterback, combined with his knack for forcing turnovers like fumbles, aligns perfectly with our defensive philosophy. This move would bolster us against mobile quarterbacks as well, which has been a concern this season, especially against guys like Kyler Murray. Rouse's presence could be the X factor that pushes our defense into elite territory, helping us challenge the best defenses in the league. Looking at the bigger picture, the trade could also impact the odds for the Super Bowl. Currently, the Seahawks' chances are modest, but with Rouse in the fold, some betting markets are already shifting. Odds that once hovered at plus 2,500 for us to win the Super Bowl have moved significantly, with some books now listing us at plus 900. Similarly, our NFC Championship odds have improved from plus 1200 to around plus 450. This kind of jump isn't just luck. It reflects the belief that adding a player of Rouso's caliber makes us a real contender. It's about building a defense that can pressure even the most mobile quarterbacks and give our offense more opportunities to score. Of course, nothing is guaranteed in the NFL, and there are always questions about fit and chemistry. But Rouso's skill set is a perfect match for what Seattle needs. His ability to generate pressure from the edge, combined with his versatility to drop into coverage if needed, makes him a multi-dimensional threat. And pairing him with Mafe would create a dangerous duo that could terrorize offenses all season long. Plus, this move echoes some of the trades we've seen in recent years, like when Khalil Mack was moved, or even the kind of vision the Seahawks have shown in recent drafts, targeting disruptive pass rushers that can make a difference from day one. Now, what about the long term? If this trade goes through, Rouso's impact could be felt for years to come. His presence on the line would help us establish a formidable pass rush that opponents have to account for on every snap. It would also give us a more flexible defense, capable of adjusting to different offensive schemes. And with the way our division is shaping up, having a disruptive edge rusher like Rouso could be the difference maker in tight games, especially in the playoffs. Looking ahead, the Seahawks are in a strong position to contend. Our offense has been clicking at times this season, and adding a player like Rouso would take our defense from good to great. It's about that next step, that push over the top that separates playoff teams from Super Bowl contenders. The NFC is competitive, but with our talent and now what could be a significant upgrade on the edge, we're positioning ourselves as serious players for the championship. So, Seahawks fans, this potential trade is more than just a rumor. It's a statement of intent. It shows that the front office is willing to go all in to build a championship-caliber team. Rouso's addition would not only boost our sack totals, but also send a message to the rest of the league that the Seahawks are here to compete, to dominate, and to chase another Lombardi trophy. It's an exciting time, and I can't wait to see how this story unfolds. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Seattle Seahawks news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Seattle Seahawks fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Seahawks. Do you think Rouso is the missing piece for our defense? Are you excited about the potential of pairing him with Mafe? How do you see this impacting our chances this season and beyond? I know many of you have been dreaming about a dominant pass rush, and this could be the move that finally puts us over the edge. Keep the conversation going, and remember, I'll be back soon with even more updates, so stay tuned for all the latest Seahawks news. We're heading into an exciting chapter, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for our team. Go Hawks!